Hi, I'm Nikki, and this is
Heather,
and we are Woolly Elephant. We're coming to you today on a Wednesday morning, and it's a bit chilly, and it is the 15th of November.
Wednesday 15th of November. It's dull as well, very dull today.
Yeah, it's 8:30 in the morning. We've got the fake light on because there's no sunshine coming through our window.
It's not quite as cold as it looks. Let's see if we can turn.
What are we doing?
Move this way across a bit.
Yeah,
we can see all the crap up the corner. I'll start again. You can start again. Go on.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Heather.
And we are Woolly Elephant. Coming to you today on Wednesday the 15th of November. It's 8:30 in the morning. It looks miserable outside.
Speak up a bit.
And we are a knitting podcast.
From Lancashire?
From Lancashire.
In England?
Yeah, I was going to say UK.
Well, that as well. We're English first,
yeah.
UK second.
Yeah, that's true. It's a bit cold, hence the get up.
I'm having a bad hair day today. So I thought I'd wear my hair like a scarf.
And I've just found all my knitted hats in a box that went and disappeared somewhere. I found them. So I've been wearing a different hat every day. It's been pretty cool. Yeah, so we're a knitting podcast. We do weaving, knitting, dyeing, sewing, a bit of everything.
Bit of crochet occasionally.
Yeah, a bit of crochet. And we thought we'd show you what we've been doing.
If you, welcome back to any visiting viewers that have watched us before. Thank you for coming back, and to any newbies, I hope you like what you see. We're not completely crazy, but we do try.
Sorry for any sniffles and coughs. It's just that time of year.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, I'm sorry.
Anyway, we were just saying, I feel like I've done nothing this week.
She hasn't, she's done absolutely nothing.
I do, I feel like I've done nothing. I'm struggling to get motivated at the moment. I've lost my motivation.
I have to be honest.
A bit. I think it's because it's dark here all the time. It's dull and dark. You get up and it's dull.
Dark.
It's very dull now, and and then I'm coming home in the dark, and I have been known to suffer from that seasonal
It's not good.
miserable disorder.
Miserable disorder, yeah.
I'm not down, but I'm finding motivation a bit difficult. There's so many things I want to do, and I can't make my mind up what I want to do first, so I end up doing something that I didn't plan on doing.
Yeah, and then you feel worse.
But that don't matter. Done a few things.
She's actually done quite a lot, considering
So-
she's done nothing.
So
You got any finished objects?
I have finished objects. You want to show first?
I've got one finished object, for a change. I finished those socks I was knitting last time, the slipper socks. They're huge.
These are, you want to hold them up? These are pretty cool.
They're made from Candy Floss Super Chunky, and I knitted them on size
6mm.
6mm needles. It's either 6 or 6.5. I can't remember which. I've literally slept since then. And these are a Christmas gift, and they were really easy. It's my own pattern, which I've written up the one for Super Chunky. I'm working on the chunky version, which I've done. So they were pretty quick.
Yeah, nice socks then. It's like slipper type socks.
Yeah, that's what I plan to wear them over, like your normal pair of socks in place of slippers. But it's up to the recipient what they want to wear them, how they want to wear them. I feel really husky.
I know, so do I. My husband is coughing and coughing. He's got one of those dry, hacking coughs. They've been fine up to now, and obviously it's next to him, and like when he turns over and he's facing me, and as soon as he turned, I heard him turn over and face me. I turned over the other way because I'm having him coughing in my face. But maybe it was in the night because I sound a bit Barry White this morning. But I feel
we
all
go
right.
really deep when we've got sort of husky voices.
So if we're not here next time, it might be because we're dying.
Yeah.
Anyway, finished objects. My head's itchy making me forehead. My hat's making me forehead itch. Never mind. Anyway, I have finished. If you want to follow us on Instagram, actually, before I show that, you're supposed to be doing the lead up this morning. Come on.
Yeah, I'm rubbish.
All the social medias.
You can find us on Instagram where we are most active as Woollyelephantdaughter for me and Woollyelephantmum for Mum. And then on Ravelry we are the Woolly Elephant podcast group on the group's
Tabs.
Oh jeez.
Tab.
On Facebook we're Woolly Elephant, on Etsy we're Woolly Elephant, and my Ravelry username is NicolasKnitting. In your
Birkin 196.
we should all take a vote what our name should be.
Yeah. Anyway, back to finished objects. This is this was made with one ball of fingering yarn I got when I was in the Knitologie sock club, which was through Knit Crate in America. I finished it a while ago, probably a year ago, but I collected obviously quite a few, and I've had this one for quite a while looking for something to do with it. Anyway, I have a book called One Skein Wonders for Baby, I think it's called, and I thought, well, I'll have a go. It's time to start knitting stuff for Joseph. I don't know if you can see that, but that's got, here we just pull that down at the bottom. It's got a sailing boat, one of those reverse designs, stocking stitch designs on the front.
Is it coming up?
Yeah. It's got a roll neck, and it's like got a garter stitch like ridge pattern on the back, which is pulling it up a bit, but when it's blocked it should, and it's at the bottom here, so when it's blocked it should pull it down a bit more, but it feels so soft. It was only in the one size, 3 to 6 months. Put little orange buttons on it, and if he's a redhead like his brother,
I look fab.
it's going to look pretty cool, so I'm quite pleased with that. I enjoyed knitting that, and the pattern was, it's called Sail Away With Me. This was the pattern, and because the book's one skein, it only shows it in one size, but you can see the boat better on there. I might have to make another one of these, because I've a few skeins. I think, what am I going to do with those? But this is where this book comes in. One Skein Wonders, and they're all made with one skein or another. You know, I used to make these blankets out of here, which was quite big, made out of marble chunky. Well, they came in a 200-gram skein. But I think I had probably, after knitting this, I've probably got about 15 grams left. So I've probably got enough to knit. I might have enough to knit a little hat or a pair of booties or something to match it. Or I might knit a little hat to go for somebody else that matching.
Yeah.
You know. So that's my first finished object. So put that one aside. So I made a couple of, I think the Sunday after the last episode I got my loom out. This is marble chunky. I made a blanket for, it's going to be the pram. I'm going to shorten the fringe because I think the fringe is probably too long. But this is in, I've used for the warp, I used Robin double knit, and I've doubled it up in like a brownie colour. And then for the actual weft I've used marble chunky, a shaded blue one, because Nikki's new pram, it's like a beigey creamy colour, isn't it? Yeah. A beigey colour. So I thought that would go nice with that. It only took me about an afternoon, Sunday afternoon, about five hours on a Sunday afternoon to make that in chunky. I just bought a chunky heddle at where did we go? Kendall Wool Gathering, and I wanted to give it a try. So I made that. Robin double knit was really good for warping your loom, actually, especially as I doubled it. It was quite strong, and using the chunky, it made up really fast. So I'm thinking I might do some scarves like that.
That'd be cool.
They'd make some quick makeup scarves, because I've got enough. I've enough to do. Enough of this, both colours, to do a scarf that colour, which would look pretty cool. So that's finished object number 2. Oh, I didn't say, I knitted this on, it asked for 3mm needles, in UK 3mm needles in the pattern, but I did it on 3.5. I found my tension seems to have got tighter. Don't know why. I've always had a pretty even tension and matched whatever it says in the book, at least on the stitch count. Yeah. Maybe not on the rows, but the stitch width. But lately, my tension seems to be a lot tighter. Maybe I'm stressed. Maybe. I'm pulling it tighter, and it doesn't feel tight on the needles. But I've measured it on the last couple of projects. Another one I've got in progress, which I'm going to show. I've gone up a needle size on that as well. So this is a new experience for me. I have to remember to go up a size. So that's that one. And then this is the last one. I've finished. Look at this, how cute is this? I thought I've been on about buying little Michael a baby, his own baby, so that when the new baby arrives, he's got his own baby and they can copy.
Yeah.
He can copy his mum. Might help. I thought it might help with the transition of getting a new baby brother. But all the baby dolls you buy out there, they're girls. They're all girls. Like, do little girls not want little boys, or do they not have brothers? Or
the actual boy
there's
dollies.
lots of little boy.
It costs an absolute fortune.
Yeah. Plus, there's lots of little. We are in a like. You're not supposed to stereotype. I don't agree with any of this, by the way, but you're not supposed to gender stereotype these days. So you would have thought in this modern day and age, there would be a baby doll for boys.
Yeah.
Because I don't see a problem with little boys having a baby doll, because Daddy's going to have a baby to carry around.
He's got teddies that he calls his baby.
Yeah. Well, Daddy's going to have I don't understand the problem, or men with the problem, because Daddies push prams.
Yeah.
Daddies carry babies round. Daddies love the babies and sit and hug the babies and feed the babies. So what's wrong
with the
little boys having a baby doll? So he's got a baby doll whether his daddy likes it or not.
No, his daddy's not bothered.
His daddy's, is he? That's good.
No.
Daddy's fine.
Daddy's not bothered.
So but they're all, everything comes in pink. Everything's pink clothes. Everything. I can understand the box being pink if you're buying it for a girl.
Yeah.
But why can they not do one in blue? And while I'm on a rant, Asda, Tesco's. Anyway, you see these, right? Kids everywhere have pets. People have pets.
Oh yeah.
Why? I keep seeing all these like little doggies and little horses and cats and things, and they'll be in like a carrying basket, which I think Michael would adore. But they're all pink and sparkly and geared.
Obviously girly.
Things like that could be geared. I can understand this thing. Why are they all pink? Why are they not?
Why's there no boy option?
Why are they not? Do they not do one in blue or brown or purple or something?
Because girls like blue too.
Yeah, something, because boys, nobody thinks twice about buying little girls' cars when they want Matchbox cars or garage, because apparently Flossie wants a garage.
Good on them.
You know, they want, just another story behind that.
Alright, okay.
So, little girls want cars. Nikki, I used to buy, she always wanted cars and had a garage when she was a kid, so why don't they do these animal things in boy colours as well? Because they are. I can understand all the Barbies and the dolls and the pretty things, but a pet.
Yeah.
Boys and girls have pets. Come on, toy makers.
Sort it out.
Do you agree? Come on, people. Do you agree? We should have these things for little boys as well.
Because I trolled.
In blue, or grey, or brown, or bright blue, or bright red, or bright yellow. That colour you could give to both.
Because I was desperately looking for a pram for his birthday, and I was looking everywhere. But to have a blue pram, toy pram, you were looking at double than the cost of a pink pram. Or even if they were blue, geared at girls, they were covered in like princesses or bows and stuff like that. And I don't want that.
And Michael's very much a boy's boy. He loves his cars and his trucks and all that things. But just on the odd things that I think would do for both, they just don't seem to have thought of that. Anyway, rant over. Join in if you wish. But anyway, I made this. I thought it was very cute. I spent I think Sunday afternoon knitting this little top. I found an ancient, I should have got that out, an ancient old knitting pattern. I forgot to get it out. It was 6D, was it, or something? The price on it was 6D. I think somebody, one of the older ladies that used to come to the knitting group, gave it to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, the patterns still apply now. This was for a 12-inch doll. So anyway, it's got some booties on. This was I made this when we were knitting premature baby clothes to sell. So this it looks a little bit big on it, but I put this on it this morning. Oh, maybe this morning. It looks cute. So it fits it quite well if you want to.
Oh, it's one of those with the eyes shut.
If you want to dress him. And do you know, I never checked if he's got girl or boy parts. Don't know if he's got any parts. But
Shouldn't have any parts.
He might notice when he takes a nap off. It's actually got nappies. Proper nappies, so I bought an extra pack of these couple nappies so that you'll be able to change nappies with when she's changing Joseph as well. So he'll be able to change his baby.
He's been practising putting nappies on because I use cloth nappies when the babies, and we have these ones that they just look like the disposable ones, and he's been practising putting them on his teddy because he has a teddy baby. It's the original woolly elephant.
Yeah, the yellow woolly elephant you might see in the earlier videos.
That's his baby. and he cuddles his baby and he tucks his baby in. And
he's going to have a real baby soon.
And he likes tucking, he likes putting his nappy on and taking his jumper off and putting his jumper back on.
Well, I was going to knit trousers for it as well, but I thought...
I don't think I'll bother.
I don't think I'll bother because I bet they'll be off as soon as he sees it. So, there you go. It's got a match.
Aww.
This was premature baby size. Look at it, how cute is that?
My
The
friend's
little
baby
matching
was that
booties.
big when she was born.
It's sweet.
They're tiny.
So he's got his own coat, so you can take him. He could be able to put his coat on when he goes out.
Aww.
Baby. That's what he says, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, baby.
Anyway.
And he does this.
We'll go off on the tangent. Anyway, that's all my finished objects. So, we'll go on to works in progress.
Half objects.
Half objects. We're going on to half objects now.
I have one half
What were you
object.
thinking?
God, Mum.
I know.
Mine's another sock. This is for another gift. And this is for my gift recipient. I'm not saying because she watches.
She doesn't.
She does when you show her.
She doesn't want to show her, I just won't show her.
Right, it's for me Nanny. Well, I did show the whole last time, but this is it knitted. This is it knitted up, and it's in Sublime, which is a luxury brand by Sirdar and Phoebe. It's this brand. This is one of the colours. Is it coming to show up?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on, let me move out the shell. Move it further forward a bit.
I can't tell. It's too far away, even with my glasses.
I think it is. I know, we have a tiny little screen we're looking at. I think it is.
And it's like a chain.
Yeah, it looks like an I-cord.
It's really nice to knit with. I'm pretty gutted it's going to be discontinued. And I think it's 94% extra fine merino and 6% nylon.
You'll have to shop around and see if you can find all the discounted
Discounted
stuff everywhere.
Yeah. So I've knitted this. This is my own pattern as well. Knitted it in the calling it my chunky version. It says on the pattern to use 8mm needles, and I'm using 5s.
On the ball band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm using. So that's mine.
So this is cool. I love the pattern on this.
What possessed me to strike it like that? I don't know.
Well, why not? It's a bit different.
I had 60 billion jillion ends to weave in.
It feels very thick and squishy.
Which I think will be nice because for older feet, for anybody's feet really.
Yeah.
I just need to get the that stuff off you
Yes.
to put on the non-slip on the
I
bottom.
think it's upstairs. I need to root that out. I need to find that stuff. I'll do that this weekend.
Because I was knitting these, so I'm on 1.5 so far. And I was watching.
Does half of a dress count as a half object?
Oh yeah, it's half an object.
No, I've done nearly all of it.
I was watching Yarn Hoarder's podcast. I think it was her most recent one, where she's still really husky because she's getting over a. Was it pneumonia she had?
I don't know. I haven't watched the last one.
She had a chesty problem, but she was talking about. She was showing the socks that she knitted for her son's. I want to say football coach. I don't know what they call it over there. And these labels she puts on her socks that she gives as presents, and I went and downloaded them myself. You know, like ball. So they've got their own bands around them, and they look really nice. So
They'd be nice on thin card, wouldn't they? That's something I need to get. Some thin card.
they're hand knit with love, they say, and they came out black and white, and I've coloured them in with pro markers in red and green. These are just my tester one because I want to get some
Green? Where's the green?
in the
Right.
hand knit.
I'm blind here with my glasses on these days.
So, and it's got a care instructions bit where you can write on how to tell them how to look after it. So I'm going to
Good idea, that.
So I'm going to get some, and these were free, and they're from the Cobberson, from www.cobberson.com, and it was free. And
Nikki will put it in the show notes, won't you, Nikki? Did you do that? You didn't do the last one, did you?
I went to do the last ones. I did them. I put them on. Computer crashed. I was like, why? And they've gone. So for some reason it's completely gone off my computer for whatever reason. I've had to do the restore back to previous
Factory settings.
save point rubbish. So I'll do them. It's just I've got to do it all over again.
Yeah, well, leave that one and start on this one. Do this one next.
But they were on the same website. They had a crochet one, a spinning one, a weaving one, I think. So I thought it was pretty cool. So they're going to go around my socks when...
If you leave me with that,
Yeah.
leave me with that, I can put it on when I'm editing as well. I can put a flat thing up on the screen.
Yeah.
As well as that. So I'll put that there. Anyway. Works in progress. Yeah, I've been knitting this little dress for a while. In fact, this is one of those I struggle with motivation for because it's just a big block of stocking stitch. It's going to have picot edge. I have started stitching it over so you can see that it's going to have a picot edge on the skirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I've just finished the front the other day. It's like a little pinafore dress. So I'm now, all I've got to do, excuse all my things hanging on it. It's quite big. I've knitted again, I've knitted this. It asked in the pattern to knit on 4mm needles, but I thought at the time, the pattern, I would assume, goes up to 3 to 4. Well, Maddie, the little girl I'm knitting it for, she's 4, isn't she? And she's not small either. I don't think she's tall. So I thought I'll knit it on 4.5mm. This was before I knew my tension had got tighter. Anyway, when I measured it, because I thought it might come out a little bit bigger, but my tension, which is the pattern, on 4.5mm when I checked it. So anyway, so it's knitted longer. I told her to measure her, and she's knitted it. She gave me measurements longer than about an inch longer than she thought she needed. Yeah. So she's got a bit of growing room. But it looks. This is in Peter Pan Baby Merino double knit. I knitted a jumper. I think I tapped on at the end of the video in the last episode a picture of Michael wearing a giant jumper I knitted with sleeves too long.
That was fun.
Knitted in exactly the same wool, same colours. So it's lovely wool to knit with. It does split occasionally, but it's nice. It feels really nice. It's nice. It drapes really nice. So when this blocks out, it's going to. That's for the holes for the picot edge. So when it blocks out, it's going to hang really nice. Look lovely.
It is. It's lovely.
So all I've got to do now is the straps, and then there's 2 little butterflies on the. There's the back. This is the dress. Just got to do the little butterflies, these 2 little butterflies, and the straps. And the straps are like mindlessly boring because it's just 13 stitches. Knit one, purl one, forever. So I have started. I've not brought them in here, I don't think. Have I? Yes. See, have started. This is take to work and do it in my lunch hour break while I'm watching a TV programme or something. I'll try and finish it for Christmas. Or before she goes off, her mum's having a foot operation. It's a lady at work. Before she has operation on the foot and she goes off shortly. So I need to get it done before then. But it's one of those things, because I get bored. Does anybody else get bored with stuff like that?
Yeah.
I drift off and start doing something else.
I think that's why I probably put down these socks for the past week. I've not done anything on them till yesterday for the past week because I've just not wanted to do it.
So, sorry if we don't sound. We're both feeling a bit meh today, but we are here, soldiering on. I can't remember if I've done any more on these.
What is it?
The Robin socks. I can't remember how much I did. How much I showed on the last one. I've done both of them. Both of them. I've turned the heel and I've gone about an inch down the foot. So I am working on with these. I can't remember if
I think they were just legs last time.
If I've done any since.
Or one had a heel and the other one didn't. I can't remember.
Now my camera's cooperating, you can see a bit better anyway. But that's the colour pooling. This was my Robin, my own hand-dyed yarn, Robin colourway. I've got a cable down them as well, down the front. I have to say, these Panda, higher, Panda, as you can see, there's only one on there, the other one's fell off again. Higher, Panda stoppers, supposed to go from 2mm to 5mm. Fall off. I imagine they stay on the 4mm needles or the 5mm needles, but they need to do a smaller range, one for the smaller needles, because whereas it seems like it sits on firm there now, they just keep, when they're dropping off in my bag.
That's annoying.
And these are 2.5mm needles. So they need a smaller size, one that'll go, I don't know, like from the smaller ones up to 2.5 or 3mm or something like that.
Yeah, sock size.
Something so it'll be a bit tighter. Oh, look, they're very cute.
They're knitting socks, aren't they?
But yeah, but they're very cute. But it's driving me nuts. I thought paying a bit more and buying better ones, they would stay on. But no, they're still falling off. I'm just going to go back to doing what I've been doing for ages. Where I've got a hair.
I've got a hair bubble around my finger for that same reason.
I've got a hairband on my 9-inch circs because it keeps them on really well. So pandas might have to go till I get to a bigger. Use them on a bigger size needle. That's the yarn. My Christmas colourway, one of my Christmas colourways. So I think I should have them done by Christmas, hopefully. I need some more socks.
Christmas socks.
Yeah, I need some more socks. So, and then my last work in progress, I only started 2 nights ago. I was wondering, I bought all this stuff to make specific things, but I just wasn't in the mood to knit any of them. Anyway, this is my favourite scarf and I wear it all the time. It drapes really nice, so I thought I don't want to do another one. I was looking through my box of stuff and thought, pulled out the purple, this yarn, these 2 colour yarns which I'd bought to do another shawl and changed my mind. I think I got them at Cumbria wool, whatever it was, in the pen type thing we went to.
Yeah.
From Knitting.
Oh yeah, I know.
I bought these 2 colours and then decided I didn't want to do that shawl with them. And I thought, what can I use with them? I might need the 3rd colour. Because this one, on the pattern, on the actual pattern, it's only 2 colours. The colour of this bit and the stripes, and then a block colour. But I did it 3 because I didn't have enough of the... I didn't think I'd have enough. Well, I'm glad I did it now because it matches the dress I've got perfectly. So I thought I'll stick in an extra colour in this. So I thought with the purple I had my Halloween colour I dyed myself that I've been looking at thinking, what the heck am I going to do with that? Well, I thought I'll stick it in this scarf to go with it because it's got purples in. The stripes in this, in my colourway, don't stand out. The pale stripes don't stand out so well, but I think once I've done more you'll notice them more. And then the purple one. So I am doing it so it's like in the same style. I just like it's an easy knit. I can sit and watch telly and knit, and at the moment, some of the evenings at the moment, because I feel a bit bleh, I just want to sit and... We've been watching How I Met Your Mother, we're working our way through all the How I Met Your Mother episodes, and I can do this and watch those. So this is what I'm knitting. This I'm going to do, the shell pattern at this end, lace pattern, should be longer, should be deeper, there should be another 2 lots, but I ran out of wool. I knitted this for when I went to Edinburgh. So I'm doing it basically the same as this. So I'm about up to here. This first section here. Doesn't look it on there, but when it's blocked, it will. So I've done that first bit. So it shouldn't take too long, unless I get completely bored and put it down. But I always said I'm going to knit another one of these.
You did.
Because I really like that. So now it's going to be...
really wearable.
Yeah, so now I'm going to... It hangs. It just hangs so nice. And that's in Knit Picks pellet yarn and Stranded Dye Works solo fingering, I think, in Anti-Valentine it was called. And then a sport weight was the white one. Anyway, these are what I'm using. These were the 2 I got from Yarn Addict Annie on Instagram, who's Knitting. You see her in patterns in the Knitter magazine, magazine. She designs a lot of shawls in there. She's on the cover of the latest one. Well, she's not. A shawl is.
A shawl is, yeah.
The pink shawls on the front was designed by her. And they are... I bought these, like I said, to do another shawl. Lang Merino Bebe. I assume that's baby. In Merino 200. Merino Extra Fine Super Wash. I bought it because it feels so soft, so nice. So this is going to drape, should drape really nice like the other one. And then this was my Halloween one that I dyed. I have a couple of this, so I thought I'll get something. Might even incorporate, because I've got 2 of these, I might incorporate it into, I don't know, maybe a hat.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I say I'll do these things and then and drift off on a different tangent. So that's what I'm using together. For my grocery... I've not said what the shawl is. It's actually the... Where's my tablet? Grocery Girls by Is it Hohe? Locatelli?
Hoagie.
Hoagie. I don't know how you pronounce it. Doesn't look like what you pronounce anyway.
No.
So, tilt it so you don't get the window. This is what I'm doing.
It's real pretty.
Yeah. Hoagie. Yeah.
Hoagie.
Joji. Locatelli. It was the Grocery Girl. The girls from the Grocery Girl stores. They did a knit along.
She designed the pattern.
She designed the pattern. There's a bigger picture. That's what I saw. It all in one colour. 2 colours even. But I made it 3. So I can see me doing... I'm doing this one. I can see me doing another one. I just like the way this shawl drapes, hangs. It fits into my coats. It just hangs around my neck. It doesn't move all the time. And once it's blocked out, these bits are long enough when it's round your neck to tie it and hide it, tuck it underneath if you want to. Whereas on a couple of others I've done, they're not. Are you?
Yeah, I'm being beaten.
Being stretched.
Sorry for any facial expressions.
He's trying to stretch his way out.
He's yeah. I can just see waves of like feet and fists.
Look lower today.
Yeah, he is low. He's like really moving. It's making me feel a bit sick, to be quite honest. I feel a bit seasick.
Anyway, that's all. I think that's all I've worked on this week. Like I say, I don't feel... You might think differently, but I don't feel like I've done anything these last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm just working on socks. Like, I've not knitted anything for a week. Because I've just not been in the mood. For one reason or another. But I cast on to knit the second one of these. Socks of these. This looks a bit stretched because I kept trying it on. Because
hold them together.
Me and the recipient are similar size feet.
Yeah.
So
they look good. They're going to be really pleased with those.
And then I realised I didn't look at my pattern when I cast on the first sock. I did 2x2 twisted rib, but this one I did 1x1, and I was like, no. And I started knitting, and I thought, you know what, these can be for Grandad, because they're in the same yarn, same brand of yarn. So I thought I might as well. The only difference between these two is this one's got blue in, and this one has the pink in. They both have the beigey colour and the burgundy colour. So I'm doing this, and it's I think he's a size 9, 10, and he's going to be another sock, another slip sock. Still my own pattern, and I've had a few lovely ladies saying that they'll test my knitting pattern for me, so that's nice.
I need to knit these. I'll test these.
And Mum's going to test them as well. I just need to figure out how to write it properly. I want to make sure I can read it, because obviously it's how I understand it, but I need to seriously think about how I'm going to write it so everybody else understands it.
I could probably help you with that a bit.
Yeah.
If you give me your pattern, I'll have a go at writing it into pattern format.
Yeah. And then I need to figure out how to put it on Ravelry.
You'll have to type it up.
Because I looked at how to do it on Ravelry, and it's not very obvious. There's a part so if anybody on there has shared a pattern on Ravelry they've uploaded themselves, you let me know how you did it, because I don't know if I was looking at the right bit. There's an option that says contribution on the side where you've got like your projects, your notebook and stuff, and then it opens up this window, gives you an option if you want to share a pattern to sell, or just for free or whatever. And it just comes up with this box with a window in. I don't know if I'm supposed to copy and paste it into that window, but then how do I get my pictures on?
I don't know, because you also link it if, say, you've got a blog and you've got the pattern, you've just typed it out on a blog post, you can link it to a blog post.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a blog,
Yeah. I don't know.
All this stuff we ramble on about, we could put into a blog. And then you could link things to stuff like... Because I've gone on a free pattern, something like that, and you have to get it. You read it on
Ravelry page.
On a Ravelry page, and then you have to print it off. No, on a blog page.
Yeah.
On somebody's blog page, it's just written out, not like a proper pattern. It's written out like they've just typed it out.
Yeah.
And do it that way. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're going to be relatively short and sweet this week because nothing much has happened in life. It's just work, work, work. It's getting really busy at work now.
It is, yeah. Now it's getting colder
because it's Christmas. Coming up Christmas, it's getting cold, and we obviously work in a chippy, so it's cold weather. It's cold weather food. We're currently plotting our Christmas window. We don't normally decorate a Christmas window, but in our area in Chorley, there's a lot of shops in this totally local group, it's called, where all the shops are trying to sort of work together to try and, to revamp the town.
Yeah.
They're all trying to work together. And we're doing these, like they did a dinosaur trail. Well, all the kids, you go and collect a leaflet, and then you've got to go around town, around the shops, looking for these dinosaurs. It's a way of getting people into the shops and discovering the different shops they might not have known existed. And a lot of the shops give treats. We always give a treat, so it's incentive for them to come up. And people that didn't know you were there will find you, and the kids love it, and they come in all in fancy dress. And we did then there was a Halloween one where they all came in dressed up for Halloween. Now there's a Christmas elf one going on where they've sponsored and bought the outfit for a big Christmas elf to be in the 6 weeks up to Christmas. Once Christmas lights are switched on, there's going to be a big Christmas elf walking around town for taking selfies with the kids and stuff like that.
That's
He's
cool.
going to be out and about around town, and there's a competition for the shops for decorating the shop window with the elves.
We have to
with the elves in. So I've got some elves. I found my little Christmas tree this morning, so we've got our window planned out, and these lot are going to have to do it on Thursday when I'm not there.
Stretching me, man.
They've got to do it on Thursday when I'm not there. We've done the design. I've made the design. So I'm curious to see how it comes out. I've got my little elves. I picked them up off Jean last night. In fact, I'll get them and show you. I think they're just out here. Hey, Bill.
Bill's the cat. Our earless cat.
Should we show Billy?
Yeah, why not? I've just told him that he's our earless cat.
This is Billy Cat. You haven't seen him for a long time. He's been sitting out. He sits outside in front of the radiator while it's warm. Where it's warm. Hang on, you can't walk around on there and get cat hair everywhere. So people have mentioned before they've not seen him. They only saw him once. So there you go.
He's old.
There's Billy's appearance. He's like 1,000,000 years old. There we are.
They're so cute.
There's our little elves. We've got a green one, 2 green ones, and 2 red ones to hang in the window. Hello! So they're cute. They're going to be all over Chorley in all the different windows, these little elves. So,
cool.
yeah. And then the kids can, like I said, the kids are to go around. They recommend in fancy dress. They don't have to be in fancy dress, but because not every kid's got fancy dress.
Yeah.
Because whereas they always stated it had to be, whereas now we've all said we're not bothered if it's not fair on the kids that have not come round with the Christmas stockings over Christmas, looking for the shops that they've got to look for the shops with particular elves in, elf doors in. We're having one of these as well, and the kids will get they come in with the Christmas stockings in the different places, and they'll get a treat.
That's really cool.
Collect the treats in the stocking, which is so it's quite good. So it's a good way to get some. So if you live anywhere near the Chorley area, if you're in Lancashire, you live anywhere, Wigan, Bolton, Preston, anywhere you want to travel in and check it out, once the Christmas lights are switched on Saturday, this Saturday the 15th I think it is. 18th. Oh, it's 15th today, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Saturday the 18th, they're switching the Christmas lights on at 5 o'clock, and then it's going to be from then on. So we're trying to get our windows up and decorated for Saturday. So, you never know. Anyway, we're going to call it a day. Nice short and sweet episode. Until next time, hopefully. Nikki will have finished the socks and I'll have finished my dress and anything else I've picked up and started in between. Because we've been in the Christmas kind of mood. All the big projects have got shoved aside.
Yeah, need to get presents done.
So, anyway, that's all for now.
TTFN.
Bye.